Okay. Double, this is a message for you. Let me level with you. Most of the council is torn. They're gonna stick by. They say they're still gonna stick by me no matter what, but they're a little iffy about you. And I'm not because I understand. I kind of understand what you're going. I kind of understand what you're doing, what you're going through. But even though I'm still on your side, you need to understand that this was kind of a very, very wrong idea. I mean, look at Stolas, man. He wants to destroy his daughter. The one thing in his life that actually gave him meaning, that gave him purpose. I ain't trying to be a dick and tell you, no, I'm not gonna just leave, but I'm just telling you, man. I almost went down the same kind of road you did, man. I know your depression is hidden, man. I personally think you could end the whole Stolas thing. I mean, really, I'll still help. I'll still help, and and the rest of the council will help me by extension. Because we're not gonna just let fucking Black Bomber and Devilman insult us. So that's the whole reason why we're still in this. But I'm in it because I still wanna see this through. Listen, I understand what it feels like to be alone. To have nothing but your fucking thoughts. And no one else. You know? For a long time. That was a long. Until my yellow ball of a bro decided enough was enough. Enough of me brooding and moping and glooming. Let's go. Let's go do something. And that's what started the whole the Chaos Bros thing with me and, Zeimar. I had various problems with my other brother Harima, and me and him never really saw eye to eye. Our boss has our creator, our boss, he has friends and stuff, and he's known what it feels like to be alone. But through that, he kept fighting and trying to trying to find people that really understand him. And you know what? He did, and I know deep down, you have that too. Like, I really feel like you could release Stolas. Because honestly, if you want to fight Stolas, I'm not gonna stop you. Do what you do, but you did put a lot of people in harm's way, man. Just so you can take Stolas' books and do a bunch of other stuff. I mean, I'm glad we were able to save Kuro. I'm glad that the council and I were able to save Kuro, but I'm just saying. To me, I think the desire of power, the desire of being around people, the desire of not being alone is what drives you to this point. And during this war, we gotta be honest. The boys and I have fun. Everybody have fun helping you out and having a greater evil to fight, but you can't just start these wars on false pretenses, man. You can't start these wars like how Devilman would. Devilman would get a fucking a rock in his shoe and start a fucking war with somebody. That's why I hate him so much. He doesn't care. When he had Yakuza, he didn't care about ruling them. He didn't care about being a fair and just leader. No. He kept throwing them into war after war after war after war against Seto. And being a leader myself and being a king of my own nation, because I'm part of a royal family, that's something you don't do. You don't just say, I'm gonna have this nation and we're gonna do whatever and we're gonna just go and start wars with people. No, 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 no. You assess if the war is something you want to go through. If they start to attack you, then you do it. But the thing about Devilman, I never could stand about him. And Devilman, if you're watching, say my fucking name, god damn it! It's not just Bugsy Council. There's a brain behind the council, and it's me, you bastard. Say it! Say Bugsy Prime, bitch! Sorry. That was in there. That was in there for a while. And I don't care. People can say our council is evil. When we've done more good for the universe than Demoman and Black Bomber can even comprehend. I'm helping you because that's what the boss would do. I'm his echo. So, of course, I have his optimism. I have his hope. And I'm not going to back away. I'm not going to back away. I'm pretty much in for a long haul. And basically, I ain't going to let this drunken Scottish bastard that even forgot what it meant to be a hero. Yes, you're the one. Yes, you're the one that started all this. Started all this shit with him and Universe Beta and all that other shit. But he has. But he is the. But he's the one that always gets easily corrupted. He's the one that always has darkness in him because of the whole First Titan thing. And me and the guys ain't never gonna forget what he did to Luminaria and that other universe. We are never gonna forget that. He didn't need to do any of that. And yeah, that's another version of him, but I still believe that, since he remembers it, since all versions of him remember it, or remember certain things, it still makes him the same in my eyes. Black Bomber. I found out. I did a little digging, and if I remember correctly, in some of the old Bomberman games, you are a villain. So I feel like this is gonna happen regardless. Regardless if you got cucked by Seto, regardless if Double cucked you, you would have been like this because deep down in your core, that's what you truly are. Same with Devilman. You guys never really tried to deal with your darkness. I have. Negative, if you'd be so kind. About time you actually acknowledged. We share the same body. Of course I acknowledge you. I acknowledge you every day, man. See, the thing about me is, I was formed during the dark parts of Prime's life. Basically, his Ryoko dying, us fighting the Ultimate, which turned out to be our half-brother Bloody, all this other stuff. And for a while, when we split from each other, I wanted to kill him. I didn't know why. I didn't know why I wanted to do it, but I was compelled, and he was compelled too. Later, we found out that we were the same being and the same person, and basically, he accepted me. And I accepted him. And we became one being once again. See, but that's the thing. Prime was able to accept that part of himself. Me. You idiots are not even accepting it. Y'all just... Devilman, you think that you're this big-ass hero that's gonna save everybody. Dude, you're doing this for your own reasons. Let's not pretend that you do this for anybody. When did you have when you had Yuctovania, did you really care about people? When you were getting all that Tiberium, did you care about any of those people that were getting sick? Did you care about any of these motherfuckers? And like those Bible black characters corrupted me. Yeah, but did you ever try to fight the corruption? You never do. You just let it happen. All of you let it happen. And don't even get me started with fascists going on. Don't even get me started with that fascist going on that was like, no, I'm gonna just destroy Irie because of all the Tenchimuyo characters. That wasn't because Spectre died. No, that was a deep rooted thing that happened to you. And I'm like, as Prime's manifestation of his own dark thoughts, even I'm like, bro, be real with yourself. And I'm telling you, even though we know that's a different going on, you all still have the potential to do half of the stuff your other selves do. Black Bomber is proof of that in both timelines. Where he just takes a bunch of robots and makes them into Bleach characters. Scourgy Boy did not like any of that, but that's pretty much a thing. But sorry about that. We got people around us, so I gotta be quick. Right now, a lot of the Bugsy Council is on Avalon. They're trying to figure out what they want to do, and Prime, Bugsy and I don't really want to get them into something that literally, we don't want to get them involved anymore if they don't want to be. I mean, they all have families, and y'all can say that we're evil. Y'all can say we have no hearts, but we do. We've helped Sim Nation. We've done all the things. We have rebuilt everything that the red team has fucking destroyed or demolished. Because you idiots, rather than actually care about what's going on, it's always about the next villain you need to fight. Being a ruler is more about caring about your people than fighting so many fucking wars. If you idiots actually had half of a brain, maybe you guys would actually understand that maybe the reason why Yucktobania fell, Devilman, is because you didn't care about your citizens. You cared about fighting Seto, and still we believe that you have some sort of thing with Seto. And I'm talking deep hatred. I'm talking pitch quadrant shit. Oh, we're talking about quadrants. I mean, think about it. He really does love the hater. Mordecai and Rigby. As I want to say this, I understand you don't want to do any of this, and it wasn't fair it wasn't fair of Double to get you guys into this war that wasn't even really a war. I get that. And if y'all want to turn it away, we, rest of the Bugsy Council, we understand. Okay? We understand. It's, you guys need to be away from this if you want to be. But I hope, just don't get killed out there. Because even though you're gone from this faction completely, just please be safe. That's what I negative want to say to you. And Double, me and Prime pretty much, we don't want to hurt your feelings, and we think that most of the stuff you did was very misguided, but we know you're not a bad person. You shouldn't have You shouldn't let Washu hypnotize Stolas. That's one. You shouldn't have started this war, man. I mean, think about it, man. Me and the others in Prime are taking a. We had to. We chose to fight this war because we said if ever there was a time for us to go back into your universe and fight again, we would. Hell, Doc Scratch has been taunting Prime for like the last few days, goading him to come back to our universe so he could finish this, finish the fight between them. And he did it. Prime did this basically for you. Because, and for all the people in the Devastator Breaker universe, y'all get on double for his pervertedness. But half of you have done worse. Half of you have said worse. Half of you have done the worst things imaginable. So don't act like you guys are all saints. So while you sitting there saying he's like the sick motherfucker, nah. Half of you done worse. Half of you have done worse. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go back into Prime's body and do my usual functions. But I just wanted to say that to y'all. Right? Hey, I didn't get to say anything. Nah, Toxin, you don't need to. I took care of it. Alright. And this is Toxin, by the way. Hello. Hello, everybody. That's Prime Symbiote. And, I would like to say also, while I'm here, we believe that yes, Double may have done some horrible things. May have put you all into an unnecessary situation. But I think don't blame the Tenchi Muyo characters on this one. It's not solely their fault. I mean, everybody has a little hand to play in this. Don't put the blame solely on them. It's kind of even on us a little bit. We goaded Black Bomber on. The boss, Prime goaded Black Bomber on, and, we didn't help matters. So, yeah, it's a little bit our fault, too. And, honestly... And, Wise, you mind if I, resume control again? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're just gonna be, we're gonna be inside while you handle this. Thank you, guys. Alright. Now, Seno, I'm just saying, I do think you're to blame for the whole Black Bomber thing. He was bound to go that way eventually, but you guys exacerbated it. You should have never tried to pursue him or do anything. I know he was a self-inserted Dustin, but if you never loved him, that's one of the reasons why he went insane, because now is a Double done cucked him, and now he thinks all this is just a plan from you. Because you guys made him believe that he was hot shit on a silver platter. It's your false encouragement that brought him into this point. He was gonna get that way eventually, because we all know in every other universe he usually fucks up. One thing I've always hated about Black Bomber is that he barely stands up to you. He only stands up to you when it was about the kids. Black Bomber never has any initiative to want to help everybody else. And sometimes he'll say, oh, yeah, I'll do it for Gomamon. Sometimes he'll do that, sometimes he won't. I hate Black Bomber because, quite honestly, he's nothing more than an actual pathetic loser. But he's only a pathetic loser because when he was with you, he was always with, and you enjoyed all the horrible atrocities he did. But you gotta understand, you also kind of toyed with his heart, so that's kind of fucked up on another level. This man lost his friends for you. He lost his friends. Everybody he ever cared about. For you. Because you kept juicing him up. You kept gassing him up. You kept inflating his ego. And look at it now. You made this monster. And we're gonna slay it. But I want to say it because I want to be honest here. My dad Ernest always told me to be honest. And I'm honest about everything I do. And at least if I'm taking someone down, at least I'm upfront about it. At least if I hate somebody, at least I'm upfront about it. I know, Seto, because I know you. I've been with a version of you. I know scheming and plotting is your thing. But I'm like, what did you think was going to happen? You know, we're to blame too because we're probably the one, we're like all of us with different factions, and the other role players probably did our part with the whole Kuro thing because we pushed him over. Y'all got him close to the edge, but we pushed him over the edge. But I'm thinking that maybe it's a little bit of our fault there. And if I didn't have the gateway in Narzi, I probably wouldn't have been able to save Kuro. I'm thinking of going back in time and just stopping this war before it even happens. But then I think, nah, that'd probably create another freaking timeline, and we don't want none of that. So I just said, fuck it. I'm putting the gateway back where it belongs, back in my arsenal. I think that this shouldn't have happened. You know, this whole war thing shouldn't have happened. I'm still doing it because I got a demo man to beat up. I got a black bomber to humiliate. And I'm doing this not for you. I'm doing this for myself. And Dustin, if you need, and Dustin, I'm coming to that mansion. We gonna have a little powwow, me and you. Pretty much everything I just said is gonna be applied. I wanted to get the regular stuff out of the way. But look, if you ever need to talk, the boss has a bunch of ways for you to reach him. Or me. We got Discord, we got DeviantArt. Come talk to us there. And trust me, the boss has been meaning to just, to talk to you creator to creator, and just, have a little chin wag. Because even if everybody else hates you, I don't think the Bugsy count, I don't think the rest of us hate you. Not the rest of the Bugsy counts. We're just more torn because it's like, it's more the fact that we threw our loved ones into this war along with us, and we should have never done that. And that's why they're all on Avalon, because we don't want them to be a part of this. We know the kind of sick depravity that Demo Man and Black Bomber actually do. We know what they do. It's because of the years watching Demo Man constantly act like a fucking villain. We know what he's capable of, so that's why we're able to stop his ass. That's why we're able to stop all the usual shit he's willing to do. And I really believe you should just unhypnotize Stolas. Do the right thing, man. You don't need all this power. Thing is, Double, I use my power to protect people. I don't gain power for power's sake. That's not what I do. Because when Ryoko died in my arms, I swore to myself that I would never let someone else go through this pain. I will keep getting stronger for the people I love. You need to understand, like, yes, it's a power trip, but who are you really protecting anymore? Is it for you? Are you just trying to get power because you don't want to feel weak? You know what? It's like, what do you really? It's like, what do you really want? What are you willing to gain? It is, and if ever possible, like, even, let's say we get Stolas, you beat Stolas, you got the power. What you gonna do after that? Because, let me just say this, your universe works in a very particular kind of way. There's always going to be a villain, there's always going to be them fighting. The way you create the universe, there's always going to be conflict. But, in the end, getting all this power is only just going to make you more lonely. Because if you just thought, hey, Stolas, let me go take care of Black Bomber. Actually explain what's going on now, and before you guys started to do all that shit. I'm not gonna blame all the Tenchi Muyo characters because unlike everybody else in your universe, that's just kind of cliche. Oh, we gotta blame everything bad that happens because of the Tenchi Muyo characters. It's just like, no, man, that's not the way. Again, I think we all share a little bit of blame for the parts we played here. But that's how I feel. And Double, I'll still be around helping out. I still want to take care of Black Bomber and Devilman because they insulted not only me, because the Bugsy Council, for those of you that don't know, we're family. All of us are a gigantic family. I mean, even me and Don Bugsy feel like I feel like we're cousins in a way. Don Bugsy, I told him about what happened, and he was like, "So Double did all this, putting us all in danger for no reason, eh? Well, I guess we still have to at least go after. We have to go after the Cyclops and Black Doofus because they still insulted us. So we gotta at least do that. Even though we may be doing it in different ways, we're still a part of this war. So we might as well just play our parts and do what we do. He came to me and said that. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. You need to just keep on moving. And he asked me, are you mad at Double? And I'm like, no. Because even I went power mad at one point. You did too. That's why I know you're not mad. He's like, and Don Bugsy looked at me, he was like, yeah. But still, still, you need to have a talking with him. You know, people's lives are at stake here. I know I'm not really the moral type like you are, but you can. And basically, That's how this video really got started. But that's about it. This is Bugsy. This is Bugsy Prime, leader of the Bugsy Council. Even though this shit happened, we're still fighting the good fight. We're still on together. We're still fighting as a team, a family, and a group of brothers, and we're not gonna let that go. That's how strong our bond really truly is. Except no substitutes or anything. Because when it comes right down to it, even though the rest of us have very mixed feelings about you, Double, we ain't never gonna abandon Prime. Not even a little bit. You know, that's something we can't even say about Demo Man's bitch ass. He'll abandon his friends the moment there's a little bit of friction. We're like a well-oiled machine, doing our own thing, and still hanging out with each other like we normally used to, back when we were kids having a treat house, or peeping on the babysitter when we were kids. Yeah, we were very advanced back in the day. Well, you know what they say about us chaos lords. Our libidos are basically hyper evolved. But we'll see you guys later. And Double, just know the rest of us don't hate you. We just wish you actually made a better choice than what you just put everybody else in. We don't hate you. We're just kind of disappointed. That's all. Prime may understand, but the rest of us need time. But if Prime needs us, we're going to be there. Damn right. Damn straight. We'll see you later. We'll see you guys later. From all of us in the Bugsy Council, we give you our salute, and to the Brotherhood of Freedom, it's been really, really awesome connecting with you guys again. It's been so long since we've all just worked on the same side, and we've missed you guys. We really have. And I would really like it if the rest of the Brotherhood of Freedom members could come to the inventory and we could all talk like we used to. But I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye, guys. We're out of here. Lovelies, be safe and protect each other. To everybody that's been pulling for us, I just gotta say, I am so proud of all of you. We'll see you guys later.